a couple days ago, I talked about doing a roleplay vlog thing and seeing if there's anyone who would actually be interested in it. And I didn't get, like, a whole bunch of feedback. I got maybe, like, 2 or 3 people saying that they thought it would be interesting. But, you know, there are still people that are interested in it and people that will get interested in it as it goes along. And, frankly, I think if I do this along with the little graphic bio thing I was doing with Nikki, that it'll just go a lot faster and I'll get my thoughts more put together for the graphics, since I can get very distracted and I can procrastinate very easily. And that actually reminds me, I should be writing 2 threads right now, but instead I'm doing this. So, okay. I'm going to do this very simply. Whenever I start this, and I'll be starting it tomorrow, and whenever I get around to doing it, hopefully I can edit it properly without audio, and if not, upstairs to the dad's computer. I'll probably be introducing it with, like, their favorite song or something, or a song that reminds me of them, or something along those lines. And, hang on. Okay. Sorry. Double D's, hard to deal with. I'll be giving their full name, their nickname, their family, their job, their history, their personality, random comments that I like about them, why I made them, who I made them for, and of course, you know, their play-by. And if you're not a role player or you don't know what a play-by is, it's the celebrity that we use on roleplay forums that look like the character in our minds. Like, Nikki at this point looks like Claire Danes. One of my favorite characters, August Kendall, her play-by goes back and forth from Kaya Scaldolero. I have absolutely no idea how to say her name. She's the one who plays Effie on Skins. Her. To Miranda Kerr, who's a Victoria's Secret Angel. And it goes back and forth depending on what forum has who free. Denelia has Audrey Kitching. Emmanuel has Ashley Green. You know, like that. And that's just how they look in my mind. Of course, how they look in my mind is completely different from, you know, well, some of them are completely different from their playbys, but it's just because I found a playby that just worked for the moment. Like, when I first had Nikki, she had pink and blue hair. Like, she had blue hair with pink streaks in it or something. And, you know, I had to resort to using Anne Hathaway as her playby because not only is Anne beautiful as all hell, but there's no playby out there who has pink and blue hair, so. And it'll just be little things like that. And, you know, Nikki was the first character I made back when I was 13, so I've had her for quite a few years. And then there's the latest one that I've made, Derek O'Reilly, who I just made last week. So I'll be going in the order that I made them, starting with Nikki and ending with Derek. I'll be including who I made them for, why I made them, you know, all that stuff I said before. I might even, you know, channel a little bit of them in my clothes. Like, I might say this later, like, remind people, but Danny and Emmanuel, they are 2 somewhat different people, but on the site where I originated both of them, Danny formed into Emmanuel because, Danny didn't realize it, but she had been adopted, and her real name was Emmanuel Mayban, and blah, 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 blah. I'll go out into the next videos that I have with them. And they're both Slytherin, so I'll wear my Slytherin jacket. Nikki's a Gryffindor. I'll probably find my old small Gryffindor shirt and try not to show you my little muffin top. You know, just things like that. And I don't know who will watch it, especially because I kind of have an annoying voice sometimes. But it'll be just interesting to see who's willing to do it, because I know there are other role players out there. And I think that it'd be interesting if other role players do it too. They don't have to, of course, they don't have to, but it would just be interesting just to see what other characters are out there and how other people form the characters and create the characters and stuff like that, because some of the ones that I've made I've come up with on the spot. And I mean that. Like, my friend just said, oh, I want this kind of person for one of my characters. Okay, and I made the history in maybe 10 minutes. And most of them really aren't bad for a 10-minute history. But it's ones that I've made in less than a day. Nikki, of course, was the first one, so I've spent so much time on her, and you'll be able to tell, because even then, I've really gotten better over the years, and you'll find that out with each plot. But hopefully I can start doing this tomorrow. That was a weird way to say tomorrow. I have like 15 or 16 characters. I don't really know how many. It's in that area, so it'll be a while. Hopefully one video a day. Starting with Nikki tomorrow. So I hope you guys don't get annoyed by my voice or annoyed by my face. And I hope to see some of you guys finish with me out in the end. I love you guys. Bye.